Hi, I'm Kathleen DeBellis.
And I'm Liam Rooney.
And we're here to tell you about March Madness, otherwise known as Joel Barlow High School's Spring Sports. We're here live with you from Joel Barlow High School. As winter slowly comes to an end, spring creeps around the corner at Joel Barlow High School as athletes begin their seasons. The dilemma with the beginning of spring sports is that the weather has an impact because we can still get hit with some rain and or snow. Therefore, without a turf field, practices are forced to be canceled, moved inside, or changed to a different school. Despite what the weather may be like, the Falcons' spring sports teams seek to do whatever it takes to have successful seasons, even if that means practicing elsewhere when they have to.
The girls lacrosse teams had a much different week than the boys during March 11th to 15th, which is the week leading up to the Falcons season. Instead of practicing, the girls lacrosse coach decided to give the girls the week to work out together and get in shape for the season. Mr. Intaman created programs for the girls' captains to follow. This is similar to what the boys lacrosse team has been doing every week. However, during March 11th to 15th, the boys lacrosse team went to the Staples camp instead. During that week, the boys varsity team practiced in Westport with the Staples varsity team. This camp is used sort of like a tryout for varsity and also as a warm-up for the season. Because of the lacrosse players' hard work, they predict they will be successful in the 2013 season. We're here with Luke Maroon, who is a senior and varsity lacrosse player at Barlow. He is a man of few words who expects to do pretty well in the season.
I think it's going to go pretty well. We are already starting to practice this week with Staples High School on their turf.
In order to be successful as possible, Luke hopes for good weather, which seems to be not too hot and not too cold. However, that isn't always the case, which makes it difficult to practice sometimes when they don't want to ruin the fields and therefore cannot play because Barlow doesn't have a turf field.
When it's raining, it really screws up our sticks. It makes it hard to throw. The field gets really muddy. All of our equipment gets dirty. When it's really cold, we're pretty cold out. When it's warm, then we sweat a lot. It's hard to practice in severe weather when we don't have turf. Whereas if we had turf, we could practice whenever, except if it's lightning, because we have metal sticks, and it wouldn't be good to run in the field.
Not only boys lacrosse, but boys tennis as well seeks to thrive in their spring season, which begins on Monday, March 18th. Losing many key players is a difficult thing to deal with, yet seniors Grayson Kramer and Steven Dresnick expect other players, including freshmen, to step up and fill in spots for graduated seniors and their key player Dennis Henning, who went back to Germany. Grayson Kramer, senior and captain of the JBHS boys tennis team, is expecting a lot out of some freshmen who he believes has a lot of potential to improve their team.
I think we'll be successful this season because we have a lot of kids coming back, but we also have a lot of new kids that are going to step up, and in total the team usually does well just because as a team we do well and individually everyone really does their job.
Similar to Grayson, captain and senior Steven Dresnick has a lot of faith in the freshman class as well.
I think we'll be successful this season because we have a lot of up-and-coming freshmen that'll crack the starting lineup and be a major benefit for our team this year, which is a good thing. Weather hasn't affected us yet because we've yet to have an outdoor practice. We've done preseason hitting sessions indoors, but our tryouts start Monday, March 18th.
The Barlow baseball season begins Monday, March 18th. However, due to rain and possible snow the next few days, who knows when they'll be out on the field. March is a very unpredictable month weather-wise, which doesn't make for a good month for the baseball team because they need to have dry fields. Junior Ian Carmen is a second-year varsity player who's concerned with the weather this month.
I'm Ian Carmen, and I play baseball. Weather is a big deal for baseball. We tend to get rained out a lot, so things get backed up. The ideal weather is warm and sunny, but that's not always going to be the case. We usually get canceled if it rains, and we usually practice in the gym. And snow's not usually a factor because it usually starts in late March where the snow's not a big deal.
That's all for now from Liam Rooney and Kathleen DeBellis. We'll see you next time at the JBHS Mosaic. Thank you.